it doesn't take as much water either.
Yeah, that's right. And it's
No,
much easier.
because the clay particles with that plate structure, it's what absorbs the water. The sand doesn't absorb the water.
Ah, okay. So you think you've got more clay, but you don't.
No, you just need less water. And that's why they can use this material just as it is for cob, because it's already got that sand in it, where if we make cob, we have to add 2 tons sand to our sand. Plus straw.
So just so you can feel it's still got, you can still feel it's got clay, but you can feel that sand element in this one. So just keep squeezing it like this, and as you're doing that, the moisture content is just getting gradually drier, and then you just get to that plasticine state, and then you can do the thread test. If it doesn't break, it passes it. If it breaks, it's failed the drop test. That's passed the drop test. But if it's a weaker brick, it would have broken. And so it's a very easy, straightforward test. So I like it because you can go onto a site, you don't need all this test set up, and then you can say, well, I don't like the look of that pallet there, I want to test that pallet. You can just pick out one of those bricks and test it like this. But what's quite good is it's quite a conservative test, so we found that if it passes the drop test, it'll easily pass this more critical kind of lab type test.
What about that?
Oh, hey!
So the minimum strength is
It's 3 times over this.
Well over.
Wow.
So nearly 3 times the minimum.
Overachiever, you see.
Is this available on any information site? You can actually
That's right.
set
You
it
can set
yourself?
this up, and as you can see, it's not going to cost much. And so if you are making a lot of bricks, it's a really good way to go. Or at least if someone in your area has got a setup like this, you know, you can invite the building inspector around. He can check all these measurements, that they match what's on the sheet or what's been made for the calculation. So it's a really good reproducible test, which you don't have to spend $100 for every single test result from the test laboratory.
What about the stacking of the bricks up?
Yeah.
Described in the
You have to
standard.
go quite high, and
So you could achieve the same by just stacking a whole pile of bricks above a setup like this. But this is much better.
Is there a size for the pot?
we're testing the clay. So we're seeing if the materials are high clay content or if it's a sandy clay or a silty clay. So it's just simple hand test. Yeah, simple hand test to initially determine if it's a good material to start using to make bigger samples.
To do what?
For example, cob or mud bricks or plasters. Because different earth building techniques require different amounts of clay. So for example, for your rammed earth, you don't want a high clay content at all. You want very lean soils, where for mud brick you can get away with very high clay content.
So how do you know
How do I know?
if it's good or not?
This is from Boucherie, and it'll make a little sausage about 60 millimetres long before it starts falling to bits.
60 millimeters.
6 centimetres.
6 centimetres, yeah.
60 millimetres. 60
Before it starts. falling down.
You see it's sort of starting to break here, right?
Oh, I see. And so that
When you
means
do the thread test,
High
you
clay
probably find it's a much
high clay
shorter
content.
length.
Alright.
Like here he's doing it with a sandy mix.
It's a bit too wet still.
Pick up some
You're adding some reinforcing. Yeah, and I mean it's also like it has to be a ribbon without you supporting it. So yeah. You can't put something underneath and go.
Keep adding more to it.
Like while you guys are kneading, I'm just going to show the silty material. So the red stuff feels it feels a bit sticky, but the way I determine the silt is I just put some on my hand and dry it off. And if it's silty, it will just dust off like this. Your hands, when they're drying out like this, you have to rub quite a bit, and it still sticks to your skin. So that's how you determine silt. It just powders off. Or when you wash your hands, it just washes off. You don't have to rub.
That's the silt content.
This,
Silty.
yeah, silty. So silt is the
it's
second
breaking up
smallest
quite
type of particle. So it's not sticky like clay, but it's very fine, so it doesn't have much strength.
Okay, yeah.
And it's quite dusty. So you don't want too much of it.
Just wants to stick to your rhythm. That's what happens when you dig it out at 4 o'clock in the morning and can't see what you're doing.
This is a photo taken after we produced the initial 1600 mud bricks for the new tribal headquarters. It is worth mentioning that we did this in 2 days, and I'm the very small person to the left there. The tribal HQ is New Zealand's first living building, which is built to the stringent living building challenge guidelines and has incorporated mud brick veneer for improved thermal performance.